And Nigel, the Continental Classic continues tonight.
It does tonight as we first start taking a look at the Blue League, and you can see leading the pack, Kyle Fletcher at 6 points. He will be in action tonight against the current Continental Champion, and in my opinion, the favourite, Kazuchika Okada. Also tonight in the Blue League, Daniel Garcia, the TNT Champion, looks to continue his momentum against the man still looking for his first points, Mark Briscoe.
The Gold League, let's take a look at the scorecard right now. Claudio Castagnoli leads with 6. Will Ospreay, Ricochet, and Brody King each with 3 tonight. It is going to be Darby Allin and Commander, each man looking to get on the scorecard. Let's take a look at the Continental Classic up until now.
This is the tournament. This is the Continental Classic.
There are no easy matches. Shelton Benjamin, Kyle Fletcher.
What a great match.
Looking for the roll-up.
Wait. He stole that one away.
The block leader is Kyle Fletcher.
That's not what we do, man!
We're 2-0. We're going to win them all.
Week 2 of the C2.
This has been a heavyweight slugfest. Oh, the low blow!
I'll use whatever method I have to. Ain't no sprint, baby. It's a marathon.
Rainmaker!
That's why I'm the best tournament wrestler of all time.
Beast Mortals winless Daniel Garcia at one point by virtue of that draw. The jackknife and the win!
A win that was earned.
The Commander, the first alternate for the tournament. 3 count, 3 points for Ricochet.
This is what the Continental Classic's all about.
It is a grueling road to the top of the C2.
I have a big mountain to climb. That the Continental Classic will be my redemption.
Your collision opening contest is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic, set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby Allin!
Darby Allin trying to secure his first points here in the Continental Classic after losing his opener to Brody King. This young man is undaunted.
Hard to keep a good man down, Darby Allin. One of AEW's originals. One of the most resilient wrestlers on this planet. Look how much energy Darby's got here. He's led the charge against Jon Moxley and his rampaging Death Riders, but he's got to keep his focus tonight on this man.
His opponent, accompanied by Alex Abrahantes from Reynosa, Mexico, weighing 76 kilos, Commander!
After facing Ricochet in a classic last night on Rampage, right here on TNT, Commander, who is really behind the 8 ball because he replaced Juice Robinson, who was injured in his first matchup against Will Ospreay. Commander has 1 less match than anyone else.
Yeah, certainly a difficult start for El As del Espacio, the commander of the skies. But think back to the competition, the tournament last year, and Eddie Kingston very slow to get out of the blocks, and then, boy, he pulled it through at the end.
The Gold League match begins. You're looking at a packed house here at GalaxyCon at the Columbus, Ohio Convention Center. And they have been rabid. They have been waiting to get in here for quite a while. And we are so glad you could be with us here on TNT. Good switch. Side headlock takeover for Darby Allin. Bryce Rensburg, the referee. 1 count only. What
Allin, who's known for a daring, dare I say, reckless in-ring style. Also, a great technician in his own right here. Just a simple side headlock.
What an exciting time. Of course, the holidays coming up, and this Continental Classic in its 2nd year has been the tournament in pro wrestling. Good arm drag takedown that time, but Darby Allin goes right back to the side headlock.
Again, simplicity. Sometimes the simplest ideas are the best ones. Speaking of simple, Tony, do you know what you're going to give the missus for Christmas?
I haven't decided on that yet, but maybe I'll give her a DVD of the Continental Classic.
That'll be a great gift, certainly.
Look at that.
Yes, indeed. We knew this was going to be a fast-paced, exciting, athletic contest.
Rolled over, rolled through, 1, 2, and a 2 count. Darby almost got it. Still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on this very important telecast, a qualifier semifinal in the International Women's Cup. It's going to be Willow Nightingale against the Professor Serena Deeb. And that's not all what we got tonight.
Mina Shirakawa ahead of a title match against the Glamour Mariah May. Will be facing off against Emi Sakura.
In the Blue League, how about this? It is going to be the leader against the champion. Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada will go at it one-on-one tonight.
As I said earlier, the TNT champion Daniel Garcia will look to build on his momentum as he faces Mark Briscoe, still looking for his first points in the tournament.
So 3 big matches in the Continental Classic here tonight, live with you here on TNT. And Darby Allin takes a look behind him and walks right into an enziguri. Actually, Gamangiri got him in the face that time, and now walking the ropes, bouncing off of the top rope, but Darby still has that wrist captured, and he goes through Maestro Cradle. 1, 2, and a 2 count only. How about Darby Allin turning that into an offensive move?
The way that Darby Allin has commanded the match thus far has really impressed me, certainly. Darby Allin here showing some of his veteran experience.
Darby looking behind him again. He'll hit the ropes here, and one step ahead was Commander. Commander, top rope.
Whoa!
Springboard into a moonsault. Down goes Darby hard, but also down is Commander as well. Now he finally gets to his feet.
Commander of the Skies taken to the skies and rolling right by the prestigious Continental title at ringside there. Still, strictly speaking, in the possession of Kazuchika Okada.
Listen to the fans get behind this kid at Commander. He has really become a sensation here in AEW. I don't think there's any question. Oh, the top rope!
Whoa! Come on!
1, 2.
I've got to be honest, I think Commander has come a long way here in AEW, how he is impressed. And so you said he's behind the 8 ball, coming in, not the same opportunity to build points.
I think you're right about Commander. Even when the Death Riders tried to beat him down, he's come back even stronger. Draws on the fact.
Yeah, that's a great point. Both these men have clashed with the Death Riders. Oh! Now need to focus instead on each other.
Thrust kick. Commander looking down at Darby, who's pulling himself up on the apron of the ring. Climbing the turnbuckles, coming off. With what looked like a forearm shot to the head that time. He's going to go up again. That's why the fans have taken to this kid so much, because he is nothing but pure offense. Oh, Darby.
Adaption as well. Oh, no.
Darby had moved out of the way, and that time, Darby's going to get a chair here. I guess use a warning here from
Remsburg is admonishing Darby.
Yeah. Darby puts Commander in the chair. He didn't use the chair on Commander. But Darby, with that face of his, in the ring, and here he goes. Watch out here.
Oh!
Holy
My
smokes.
God. Look at that chair.
That might turn the complexion of this match completely. And this match of the Continental Classic continues in picture-in-picture. Darby looked back again that time and really took his time getting in the ring, enabling Commander to move out of the way, Nigel.
Yeah, just took a split second too long. But Commander to his advantage. Wait until the absolute last minute. Let's take another look if we can. Just watch Commander. He could have moved a little bit earlier, but watch the very last second when it was too late for Darby Allin to adjust his trajectory, making sure that Darby Allin crashed and burned.
Commander rolls Darby over, hooks a leg, and he gets it. 2. Says Bryce Remsburg, a 2 count. I was mentioning how great this is to be with you here. Don't forget, we do have that International Women's Cup qualifier semifinals. Who will move on to Japan to compete in that 4-way match? We're going to find out. Speaking of Japan, Mina Shirakawa and Emi Sakura. How about that matchup for Collision?
Exciting, but talking of dream matchups, Kyle Fletcher facing Kazuchika Okada. Main event caliber match anywhere in the world, and with so much implications for the Continental Classic.
Daniel Garcia, Mark Briscoe will come a little bit later on. So this Gold League match, and of course, all these gentlemen, if I can use that term, these athletes fighting for a shot to go to World's End. There's a roll-up, 1, 2. Good bridge that time, but only a 2 count.
Darby Allin, I mentioned earlier, his resilience. He took a hell of a beating in that match you mentioned, Tony, against Brody King. Take a look there, you see Darby Allin grabbing at his right hip. So that was what made the biggest connection with that chair on the outside. He splintered that chair into pieces.
Darby Allin pulling himself up here. And Darby is just in a lot of pain here, Nigel.
Yeah, a very, very awkward, uncomfortable landing onto the chair. Oof. Just a simple stomp. Still maintaining the advantage.
Back with you. We are live in this Gold League match in the Great Continental Classic here on TNT. It's Darby Allin, Commander. Each man trying to get their first points of this tournament. Remember, 3 points for a win, 0 for a loss. Time limit drawn, a 20-minute time limit, 1 point. The fans chant AEW because of action that we are seeing like this from these tremendous athletes.
A resounding chant, certainly. Here's the cover.
1, 2.
Commander done a great job thus far of neutralizing one of AEW's original stars, Darby Allin. Man who stands for everything that AEW was built upon.
Oh, into the turnbuckle, and both men hit heads, went down hard. Foreheads, I do believe, maybe the face or the nose.
Not sure who got the worst of that, Tony, but we'll see by who gets to their knees and their feet quicker. It's an integral part in any match. What goes through your head, what comes next?
Big week coming up for AEW. Of course, winter is coming up on Wednesday on Dynamite, but coming up this Monday live, 10:30 at 9:30 Central. Join us at Global Life Field, North Plaza in Arlington, Texas, for a special AEW All-In Texas Countdown to On Sale. Live with CEO Tony Khan, AEW star Bobby Lashley, and more for a special panel discussions, photo ops. We celebrate tickets going on sale for the biggest event of the year. All-In AEW Texas event, 1, 2, and a 2 count. Coming to Globe Life Field Saturday, July 12th. Free to attend. We'll see you there. Also, it'll be streaming live on AEW's YouTube, Facebook, and X if you can't join us in person Monday morning. Fans chant, this is awesome. Also, if you want to get in on the VIP and pre-sale, they're available now. The code is Rangers. Scan the QR code on your screen right now. And as we said, these men are fighting to get to World's End. As you know, it's going to be the leader of the gold, the runner-up in the blue, the leader of the blue, runner-up in the gold, to face each other that night. And then the winners of those matches go on to the championship of World's End coming up December 28th when we're in Orlando, Florida for the big pay-per-view. Up on top, big Spanish fly for the top. Cover, 1, 2, and no!
Significant. Darby Allin elected to grab the ropes rather than kick out. I think his hip has been hurt dramatically. And right now, Commander is seconds away from arguably the biggest victory of his career.
I don't think there'll be any question about that. Darby Allin has not lost a match on Collision here in this calendar year of 2024. 6-0. Will he make it 7-0? Darby pounding the back, and then raking the back, digging the nails into the back of Commander.
A very different strategy for Allin from what he started out with technical wrestling.
Up on top, and drop. Commander was hung over the top rope. And now there goes Darby again. Unbelievable.
That's one word. A little bit reckless, if you ask me, with the damage you could see to the right hip. Darby Allin took a big risk. Did it pay off, Tony?
We're going to find out. Darby's pulling out all the stops here. It was a through the rope, calling a roll that landed 1, 2. No, couldn't keep the man's left arm, left shoulder down. Look at the face of Darby Allin. You can see what these athletes are pushing themselves through, what they are doing. He tries to pull himself up.
Yeah, pain etched on the face of Darby Allin, who's, boy, he's experienced enough pain in his lifetime.
Got a steam. Knees up. Poison Rana, unbelievable. Darby lands on the outside. And now Commander on the apron. Is this a mistake?
Oh, no, surely not.
Oh, my God. Darby hit his knee, folding his knee up on that apron. Now here goes Commander.
There goes Commander.
Through the ropes. Darby is dangling right now. Cannot even get to his feet. A Commander.
Is this going to be the first 3 points for the Commander of the Skies, who takes to the skies?
Ciolito Lindo. This is his move. He's walking the rope. Darby move, but he lands on his feet. Darby with a leg takedown.
Oh, look at that.
2, 3.
Here's your winner, Darby Allin!
Normally he'll bend over, he'll bridge for the Last Supper, but that time he just hooked him, and now Darby Allin is one of 4 men with 3 points in the Gold League. How about that?
Certainly earned it. But the story was starting with technique and ending with it as well. Rolling up Commander, and you could see there, top of your screen, Commander, 3 points.
Now coming up on winner is on the Gold League at the Holiday Bash. It is going to be Will Ospreay against Darby Allin. That is in 2 weeks. But then coming up on winner is coming next week.
A huge matchup as Claudio Castagnoli of the Death Raiders takes on the area assassin, Will Ospreay.
Still to come tonight in the Blue League, it'll be Daniel Garcia, the TNT champion, against Mark Briscoe. But that's not all.
The man leading the Blue League on points, Kyle Fletcher, takes on Kazuchika Okada, the current Continental Champion.
That's right. Let's go to Renee Paquette, standing by. Renee.
Guys, I'm here with Don Callis and the international champion, Konosuke Takeshita. Don, business has been booming for the Callis family, but ever since that win over Ricochet at Full Gear, what's next for...
You need some more superlatives. Business has been booming. He's dominant. Kyle Fletcher. Hey, brother man, what's up? Good to see you.
Back your ass up for a minute.
What's going on?
No, so it seems to me that you apparently forgot my number, forgot my email. You even forgot to check on me and call me, right? Right?
Well,
right? Okay, cool. Let's keep this short and sweet. Look at me. I want that.
Okay.
I'm taking everything from everyone, and it starts with you in that.
Well, what is happening right now? We have history, man. What is going on here? You're going to step to us and challenge him?
Yeah.
You know what? You deserve a shot.
Exactly.
You deserve better than what you've been getting. And you know what? We have a lot of international bookings. I mean, we would love to wrestle you, but we got to go to Japan. We got to go to Portugal. We got to go all over the world. You know what? Let me get with my people, and we'll get back to you because you deserve a shot. He deserves a shot. Let's go. Shimasen. Hey.
Get back to me.
I'll get back to you.
Witness the best wrestle live. This Wednesday at Winter is coming from Kansas City. The Continental Classic Gold League takes center stage as Will Ospreay battles Claudio Castagnoli and Ricochet takes on Brody King. Plus, Mariah May defends the Women's World Championship against Mina Shirakawa.
You're gonna have to face your best friend Kyle O'Reilly just to get her hands on me.
Pack and John Moxley against Jay White and Orange Cassidy.
All Continental Classic events are on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
All right, Wrestle Dynasty International Women's Cup qualifiers set to go. Serena Deeb against Willow Nightingale. The winner goes on to face Jamie Hayter next week on Collision. Let's go to Arkady Ara.
The following is a Wrestle Dynasty International Women's Cup qualifier semifinal match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Long Island, New York, Willow Nightingale!
Willow Nightingale, a former champion here in AEW. Always with a big smile on her face and gets a great response from the crowd. Here tonight we are at GalaxyCon with his capacity crown on hand. For Willow Nightingale here, Nigel, a chance to go on to face Jamie Hayter next week. And with that winner going on,
yes, for Willow Nightingale. And as you can see, plenty of nightingales and nightingales in the audience tonight. Will there be many little deepsters?
And her opponent from Oakton, Virginia, the Professor, Serena Deeb.
Serena Deeb. As you take a look at the face of Willow Nightingale, Serena Deeb, the Professor.
Look of confidence on the face of the Professor, who will be looking to expunge her loss to Nightingale earlier this summer on Rampage. Nightingale had a chance to talk earlier to today. She was a little concerned she hasn't wrestled in AEW in a month. Her last match, a losing effort, and she challenged Mariah May for the AEW Women's Championship. And earlier today, when I did talk to her, she said that meant she has a big mental block to get by today, but she's just going to tell herself, I'm a bad bitch from hell, and there's no one going to mess with me. That's what you say to yourself when you look yourself in the mirror, Tony.
Thank you. 47 wins for Serena Deeb in AEW. She comes up with a full arm drag and twist, actually in the wrist lock position, and a pickup here by the very powerful Willow Nightingale.
Certainly, Deeb is going to have to use her technical advantage to overcome the power advantage of the Babe with the power bomb. But talking of time away, Deeb actually hasn't competed here in AEW since the beginning of October, so both are going to have to shake off some cobwebs early in the match.
Now, of course, the winner, as we mentioned, goes on to face next week here on Collision former world champion Jamie Hayter, and that winner will go on to January 5th Wrestle Dynasty in Tokyo, representing AEW.
Yeah, what a moment. What an event that is going to be. Certainly the eyes of the world on Tokyo Dome. Oh, missed the arm drag.
Roll up. 1, 2, says Mike Posey. And only a 2 count. 1, 2. No, only a 1 count that time.
Oh, no. Blocked the power bomb attempt.
Pick up. Oh, Serena Deeb slipped and then moved out of the way. She did. And a 1 and a 1 count.
Early goings in this encounter. Beautiful bridging fisherman.
1, 2. Oof. Fisherman Buster suplex that time, and fans, a new era begins in January. The mother of all simulcasts, AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen, will be live from Asheville, North Carolina live Wednesday, January 1st on Max and on TBS.
You don't need to change anything. We'll be right here on TBS and TNT. Same usual time, same usual channel.
Absolutely. Of course, you can watch the matches out too, simulcast, and of course, it all starts on January 1st. Join us on Max, TBS on January 1st, and of course on TNT on the weekends on Friday as well. Scooting through.
Whoa. Certainly a very exciting time here in AEW.
Fans, this matchup in the Women's Cup International Qualifier continues in picture-in-picture.
What a very welcoming response to the Professor here in Columbus, but you can understand that, Tony.
No, I don't understand that at all.
Well, most people in Columbus never graduated high school, let alone
that is not
college,
true.
so they're going to be upset at Professor.
What about all the people that goes to Ohio State?
Well, that doesn't count, does it? That's just a drinking school, let's be honest.
Oh, would you? European uppercut that time? Back to the attack, sending Willow's head to the top turnbuckle right now. The Professor in charge, but Willow holds on into the midsection.
A little bit more aggression from Deeb there, who looks a little bit riled up. Clearly no little Deebsters in attendance here tonight.
Running lariat, pin Willow Nightingale into the corner. One.
What did you used to call your fans, Tony?
I've never called my fans anything.
You don't have any? Cover.
Now look at this.
Oh, yeah. Rocking horse.
Boy, is it ever. And not only that, look how the legs are underneath the shoulders here. Putting all the pressure on the arms and the shoulders of Willow Nightingale, not only the back as well.
Now here, a camel clutch. Oh, and a vicious.
That's a vicious camel clutch.
Fish hook applied. Great dental work. Sure, Willow Nightingale's not concerned with that right now.
Step over. Wrenching on the hand now, the arm. Boy, Serena Deeb is being very vicious in this match.
Like I said, I think she's really taken to heart that response. Clearly not winning any new fans tonight in Columbus, but not concerned about that. Who should? They can't help you. The only person who can help you inside the squared circle, once that bell rings, Tony, is yourself. As now, you can see Nightingale tentatively tiptoeing across. Oh, full iron octopus in the center.
Look at her dig the elbow into the rib cage as well. This match continues as we head now towards Wrestle Dynasty, who will go on to represent AEW in Tokyo on January 5th. Will it be one of these two ladies? Will it be Jamie Hayter? The winner of this match will face Jamie Hayter next Saturday. That event will be in St. Louis coming up on December 12th at the Shavitz Arena. Big Larry at that time. And another one. Deeb pops back up, but she's hurting and gets smashed in the corner.
Well, Deeb unable to force her technical advantage as the power of Willow Nightingale coming full force through here.
Into the ropes, pick up. One, two. Spinebuster didn't win it.
Deep folding press, not enough to keep the Professor down. Who's going to have to dig deep in her bag of tricks. Her compendium of submissions. Here it comes.
Trying to pick her up, but look at Deeb holding on to the leg behind the knee.
Simple block, escapes through.
Turns around with a big chop, and that stunned Willow Nightingale. Second one found its mark as well. Nightingale did not go down to the lariat. Now, Deeb with a head of steam. Willow still on her feet. Ducks. And again. And this time, it's Serena Deeb taking down Willow Nightingale. She had plenty of momentum, hitting both ropes that time. Into a full Nelson. That was broken. Pick up. Release German. Nicely done by Serena Deeb. Full arm drag twist. Into a hammerlock. And a lariat. And a cover. 1, 2. No, sir. Not yet.
And not too far away, and Deeb now as Nightingale weakened and potentially susceptible to a submission. Maybe the Serenity lock. Nothing serene about it.
Not at all. Willow Nightingale trying to get to her feet. She's being helped up here.
This could be a deep tox.
Nope, being fought off here by Willow.
Fighting the power, the strength. Look at that. Driving the Professor, and the power slam might do it.
1, 2, no! Big stampede that time, but didn't win it.
The Professor on the back foot, hurt. Well, this is when she's at her most dangerous. Just watch.
Willow maybe, trying to cannonball run that time, missed. You can see hurt her lower back. Serena Deeb could be moments away from going to the AEW final in this Women's Cup.
Weakened the hamstring.
Underhook. There it is.
Deep talks.
The detox is on. Willow's over. 1, 2, and Willow got out of it. Incredible reserve determination by Willow to get out of the detox.
And that has stunned the former TBS champion, Willow Nightingale, who grabs at her neck. You don't want to do that when you're in there with the Houdini of hammerlocks. Serena Deeb.
Telegraphed the lariat. Missed the back elbow. Here comes the punch! Straps coming down. Willow Nightingale is feeling it. Serena Deeb can barely get to her feet. Pick up. The Babe with a powerbomb. 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Willow Nightingale.
Willow Nightingale moves on to the AEW final. Next week, she will face Jamie Hayter in the finals for AEW. That's right, winner is coming. Will be next week following the NBA on TNT. Jamie Hayter, Willow Nightingale, the final. Let's go to Renee Paquette standing by.
Thunder Rosa, I know that you've been keeping a very close eye on both Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa ahead of their matches Wednesday at Winter is Coming.
Yes, I mean, let's do the math. Last time I was in the ring with Mariah May, I beat you. Last time I was in the ring with Mina Shirakawa, I beat her. So 2, it's me, 0 them. So I think I deserve this shot for whoever wins this match next week. And Mina, you are an excellent professional wrestler and athlete. And it will be an honor for me to be in the ring. As for Mariah May, mira. Eres una naqueteando mala amiga, correteada por cabrillo, roba triunfos insolente y rascazuelas. So it will be so much fun to beat you until you cry. And this match can go either way, but there's one thing is not going to change, and that is la mera mera. This division, it's alive and well. And as long as you believe in me and my heart is beating, I'm gonna scratch, I'm gonna crawl, and I am going to fight until I get that title once again. So Renecita, tell this to the ladies, buena suerte, because you are going to need it.
Very passionate Thunder Rosa and fans. Let's take it back to this past Wednesday. It was Jay White going up against Pac, and this one was wild.
Was it ever? Jay White drawing first blood.
Those are the chemicals they used to disinfect the ringside, and now look at this in the Mount of Orange. Blade Runner! What a comeback! Marina Shafir stalking around Jay White.
Oh, the world champion is here.
This guy's an animal.
Whoa. Oh, my God.
Got a cameraman.
Wait, that's Orange Cassidy! We haven't seen Cassidy since Full Gear!
This place is coming unglued.
Buck! Shot! Lariat! Wow, what a moment! Oh, wait a second, Christian Cage
just hovering.
What will this mean for World's End?
More than one person now gunning for the AEW World Champion. Who, by the looks of things, Tony, is making his way down to the ring now.
Well, I think everyone guns for being the AEW World Champion, even more so now that Moxley has that championship.
They made it clear a couple of months ago. This is not your company anymore. Well, John Moxley has been brutal, violent and vociferous, leading his Death Riders, running roughshod all over AEW. Nobody is safe, and I do mean that, Tony. Nobody is safe when John Moxley is around.
Slow and methodical, intimidating.
We've seen the end of Bryan Danielson as far as we know it. But finally, as you saw, a number of men have tried to stand up to Moxley and his Death Riders. Expect a reaction.
Wow. What a moment when all three men came together on Wednesday to fight John Moxley with the crowd chanting AEW, AEW. I thought it was a great Dynamite AEW moment, one of the best that I've been a part of.
People want to talk? Then let's talk, Ohio. Let's talk about people who don't want to be AEW World Champion. And there's a lot of them. There's not a single soul in this building that wants to be AEW World Champion. They think they do. They say they do, but they don't. They think they do, but they don't. They are not ready to make the sacrifices necessary. They are not ready to shoulder the weight. They are not willing to put themselves in harm's way. Yeah. They want to hold the belt and shine it up real nice and hold it up over their head and take pictures with it. They want to strap it around their waist, but quite frankly, none of them deserve to even lay eyes on the AEW World Championship, and it is my responsibility to make sure that they don't. Guys like Switchblade, Jay White. Jay White is one hell of a competitor. He's one hell of a wrestler. I had a lot of respect for him. I do have a lot of respect for him as a wrestler. I do. But Jay White is a child. Jay White does not know the first thing about what it takes to be champion. Hangman Page. Self-destructive. Miserable. Insecure. He'll play himself right out of the game before he even sniffs another world championship. These guys, none of these guys want it. And then there's Orange Cassidy. We found out at Full Gear exactly who Orange Cassidy was. He was not the guy his peers hoped that he was. He was not the one. He was not the one foretold of in the prophecy. He did not have what it takes to get the job done. My only regret is that I let Orange Cassidy leave New Jersey with his skull intact. Orange Cassidy, I'm gonna tell you this one last time. I'm gonna tell you this one time, and I'm gonna tell the world this one time, so you better listen. In a business full of pretend, full of talk, full of a bunch of talk and no action, I mean what I say, and I don't bluff. Orange Cassidy, if you piss me off one more time, I will take you off the board for good.
Someone's not listening.
Darn right he's not listening. He is not going to be intimidated. He is not going to be bullied. And take a look at what we have Wednesday at Winter is Coming, live from Kansas City in the T-Mobile Center. Jon Moxley packed together against Jay White and Orange Cassidy. Look at this.
What is he doing?
He rolls right in nonchalantly with 4 staring him down. There is your answer, Jon Moxley.
I can live without ever being the AEW World Champion. But see, what I can't live with is you as the AEW World Champion. So I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm never going to stop until you are not the AEW World Champion. The only way I stop is if you kill me.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
What is Orange Cassidy doing? What is he thinking? It's a cliche to say, be careful what you ask for.
He walked into this as brazen as they come, as confident as they come. And Jon Moxley is laying the wood. And now he's gouging out. He's got his thumbs in the eyes.
Oh. You'd really, at this point, there's no one to blame apart from Orange Cassidy. Say what you want about Jon Moxley and his Death Riders. When you jump into a tiger enclosure, you're going to get ripped from limb to limb.
My God, what are they doing with him?
They're just getting started.
All right, fans.
It's funny because for the better part of 10 years, we have done everything we could to go down in history, to be the best. We have fought to be the most decorated, fought to go down in history as the best tag team to ever do this. And then a few months ago, Hurricane Helene hit Western North Carolina, and that changed everything. It's not about wrestling anymore. It's not about tag team gold anymore. Now we fight for the fallen.
And January 1st is a pretty monumental day for this company. I mean, for the first time ever on TBS and on streaming for Max, we are presenting Dynamite. But it's an even more important day for FTR because we're spearheading that Asheville event that's coming to North Carolina to save people, to save lives, to raise money, to raise awareness. That's what we're doing. And maybe most importantly, we're building a...
What?
Make this one count. We'll make this one really count.
Oh, there's no need for this. This is too far.
This is one of the worst things that I've ever seen.
What is
This time you'll get the message.
some kind of chemical drainer or something? Oh, no. Oh, finally.
FTR!
Go.
How about this?
Anytime. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we got it.
Would end up like him?
No, you guys work for it.
I dare you. Walk out two.
Moxley electing to lead his Death Riders out of the building as FTR coming to the aid. Speaking of the fallen.
Wow, what a moment again, FTR. And we are ready to go with more of the Continental Classic.
The following is a Blue League match in the Continental Classic. Number 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Sydney, Australia, weighing 239 pounds, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
Do not forget, not only a 20-minute time limit, but no one at ringside. And that means there's no Don Callis here at ringside with Kyle Fletcher. We know how Don Callis gets involved in matches.
Yes, he does, but Kyle Fletcher doesn't need Don Callis to get involved in matches. Does he? You were there at Dynamite this past week.
When he held the ropes and got the win?
Without Don Callis. Thank you.
His opponent from Aichi, Japan, weighs 239 pounds. He is the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Sometimes, Tony, you have to do whatever it takes to win. And I guarantee you, if it takes holding the ropes to beat Kazuchika Okada, the current Continental Champion, in my opinion, one of the greatest tournament wrestlers of his generation, Kyle Fletcher will do it. Maybe he won't do it. Look at the size of Kyle Fletcher. What a specimen. Speaking of that, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, one of the biggest stars of his generation, with an incredible legacy already in the land of the rising sun. 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion. His match with Kenny Omega back in 2018, regarded by some as one of the greatest professional wrestling matches of all time.
Like you said earlier, it's the leader against the champion. Kyle Fletcher with 6 points. Kazuchika Okada has 4 points, tied with Daniel Garcia here on the Blue League, blue side, if you will. Stephon Smith, the referee. Boy, looking forward to this one.
Yeah, indeed, as I said, dream match on any card in the world today. Bit of an armbar attempt there from Fletcher before giving up the effect. This a rematch from Dynamite at the beginning of September. And on that night, it was Kazuchika Okada who picked up the victory. But would you not agree, Tony, this is a very different Kyle Fletcher than even just 2 or 3 months ago?
Oh, Kyle Fletcher is wrestling his best ever right now. And I know a lot of people would credit Don Callis with that, and I get it. However, one, it has to be the athlete in the ring to perform regardless of the outside, right?
Yes, it does. You've kind of gone back on your original besmirching of the protostar. It is, once that bell rings, certainly in the Continental Classic, the man in the ring. The only man who can control his fate, his destiny. But what a clear example of how Fletcher has blossomed and flourished in the latter half of 2024 and picking up the victory against Shelton Benjamin this past week on Dynamite. And of course, all of Fletcher's recent success certainly spurred on by his victory over Will Ospreay at Full Gear, where he really did usurp the aerial assassin.
Fans, on Monday morning, this coming Monday, a very special AEW All In Texas countdown to On Sale. Be there live with CEO Tony Khan, Bobby Lashley, Mercedes Moné will be there, Darby Allin, and AJ and Big Justice will be there as well.
That's right, they'll be bringing the boom.
Big panel discussion, photo ops. We celebrate, tickets go on sale for the biggest event of the year. AEW All In Texas events coming to Globe Life Field Saturday, July 12th. This event is free to attend. We'll see you there streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and X if you can't join us in person this Monday, 9:30, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Get your tickets while you can as Big Boom AJ brings the boom. You'll be there, Tony?
I'll be there as well.
Bringing the boobs.
Side headlock applied. Thank you for that, Nigel. And right now, Kyle, I mean, listen, fans may boo it, but right now he's got it hooked on pretty tightly here.
A simple side headlock can be very effective. Yeah. You can drive the forearm into the cheekbone, extremely painful. Not only that, you slip it down underneath the jaw, you can get a choke as well. I beat a number of people with a simple side headlock in my career.
No kidding.
Bryan Danielson for one.
Oh,
that was one time Bryan Danielson gave up on instruction.
Back to the ropes and a break there as Okada still feeling the effects of that side headlock. Boy, I mean, it's been a pretty good feeling out process here for both men.
That speaks to the respect that both the champion and his challenger here tonight have for each other.
Fans, we have another Blue League match coming up tonight. Daniel Garcia. Side headlock.
Let's see if we get a clean break here, Tony.
Didn't get a clean break. Got some solid forearm shots. Reversal. Pickup. Thought he was going to whip him into the ropes, but how about that? Whipped him into a pickup and a slam.
Okada not happy with that. But Carl Fletcher really taking time to gloat and enjoy the advantage. Wonder what Don Callis would have to say about that if he were at ringside.
Yeah. Glad I didn't have to find out.
I'll get him on the phone if you want. Shall I call him? No? All right.
Let him stay backstage where he belongs. Straight kick. Right to the face. Okada just with that look, it's no emotion to it at all. Just
certainly a stoic gaze on the face of the Rainmaker. It's almost impossible to overstate the level of star this man was in New Japan.
Again, that
and is here as well. Shining a light from the heavens.
Back into the ring. Okada rotating that left shoulder there. You take a look momentarily at that Continental Championship belt, which will go to the winner of this tournament, which, by the way, right now is owned by Kazuchika Okada, who's going to go outside here. And this is trouble for Kyle Fletcher.
Right in front of us, a nice lifter. That European uppercut. Espoused from many great veterans, Dory Funk Jr., no less. And
fans chanting the name of the Continental Champion, Okada, but he's caught here by Kyle Fletcher.
Nasty, draping DDT. All the body weight driven down to the forehead.
Look at the face of Fletcher. It's an angry face. He is ready to go. And fans, this match continues in picture-in-picture.
Don Callis gotta be happy now with all the gold. Potentially coming to the Callis family. Takeshita, the international champion. What do you think of that interaction with Powerhouse Hobbs we saw earlier?
Well, I think Don Callis was backpedaling a lot, which does not surprise me.
Well, you can understand why. I mean, Powerhouse Hobbs was being argumentative and threatening.
Well, of course he was. What's wrong with that? Being argumentative and threatening to Don Callis.
Don Callis is a manager. Powerhouse Hobbs is a professional wrestler. How would you like it if a wrestler came over and started threatening you?
I would not like it at all.
Right then.
Saturday, December 28th will be, of course, World's End. Countdown to on sale. We talked about this earlier. Live this Monday, 10:30, 9:30 Central Time.
Tickets available Monday. Get yours. Oof. Look at this. Vicious. Straight to the eyes. Kyle Fletcher has just such poise since his allegiance with Don Callis.
He does have an air of confidence about him. Probably even more so than that, a cockiness about him.
And now that he has the advantage, if I was Kyle Fletcher, I would try to push it a little bit faster now. Oh, listen to that.
The chant of Osprey's better. And that is getting under the skin of Kyle Fletcher here.
Fletcher got to tune out those chants. He knows it's not true. He beat Will Ospreay fair and square.
Snapmare takeover. And once again, he resides with that. Well, there's a rear chin lock applied.
Look how deep that chin lock is, right underneath the jaw of Okada, who was having trouble getting any air down to his lungs.
Fans clapping, trying to get Okada to mount somewhat of a comeback here. But right now, the Continental Champion's in some trouble.
Certainly on the back foot, but that's the thing about Okada. We've talked about it before, Tony. In tournaments, playing the long game. Don't get burnt out early, not just in matches, but in the tournament. And Okada here, just allowing his opponent to expend energy. When the time is right, mark my words, Okada will strike.
Two count. Did not agree with that cover at all. And back to the rear chin lock applied. You look at the Continental Championship belt, and you're looking at a Blue League match between the leader in the Blue League right now, Kyle Fletcher, and the Continental Champion himself, Kazuchika Okada, who comes in with 4 points. Fletcher with 6. Remember, a 20-minute time limit. No outside interference. The knee found its mark from Fletcher.
Fletcher has been doing this consistently since he's had the advantage, playing out to the crowd. And oftentimes people will ask, why does somebody do this? Why do you ignore your opponent? Well, oftentimes you can try and get in your opponent's head. You step away from your opponent and you give them a full sense of security.
I mentioned a 20-minute time limit. We are halfway through the 20-minute time limit. This could really get heated and exciting down the stretch here. Remember, a time limit draw, both men would get 1 point. If you lose, 0.
So certainly everything to play for, and the reason Okada on 4 points because of his draw with Daniel Garcia in his opening match in the tournament. Look at the pace. Bam.
That time, Kyle Fletcher missed a double axe handle, but Okada did not. Fletcher staggers to the turnbuckles. Okada, as you can see, oh, his demeanor's changed now. That stoic look is gone. Crease in the brow. Looking to his adversary, running over. A jumping back elbow. Good shot, DDT. He's going to cover Kyle Fletcher with a 1, 2. Kyle Fletcher's got to stay out of the way of the Rainmaker. And now, of course, it's easy to sit here and say that, but he does.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's prepared. As I said, second time he's faced Okada now. Looking Okada setting up for it. Oh, no, instead. Okada's version of the Cobra Clutch.
Cobra Clutch, you see the arm of Kyle Fletcher behind his own head.
You see the face of Kyle Fletcher beat red from the blood being kept in the head. Hard to get blood from the heart, and that's going to weaken the man.
Fletcher escapes. Fletcher's caught him.
Oof. Awkward half-and-half suplex from Fletcher and Okada. The Continental Champion is down.
I don't think Fletcher hit that like he wanted to, but he still has Okada down like he said. Now Fletcher,
focus.
What, he wants Okada to get up?
So he can knock him back down.
Oh, come on. If the man's down, get on him.
He points. Oh, instead.
Flatliner down is Kyle Fletcher.
Way up in the air. You can see Okada setting the Protostar nearly into the stars. Good 7-8 feet in the air. Now the AEW faithful willing on the Continental Champion.
Pick up by Okada. Neckbreaker got it. Kazuchika Okada could be moments away. Scoop slam. He's going up top. This could be his big elbow drop. And if he connects here, Nigel, that's what it is. He got it.
Got it indeed.
But he pulled off a Kyle Fletcher.
But it's a fascinating thing to see in the Continental Classic with two rule breakers in the ring. How the crowd can get behind one of them.
Here it comes. Oh, he ducked it, Fletcher.
And that's one of the reasons why. Incredible athleticism.
And Fletcher rolled out of the ring, which may have been the smart thing to do.
And they don't like that.
I say may have been. It was the smart thing to do.
Well, he's no dummy, Tony. And he does not need Don Callis here at ringside to tell him what to do. He's being coached to perfection.
Great matchup, just as we anticipated. So much on the line here in the Continental Classic. So many points.
Whoa. Looking for a tombstone, but instead...
Fletcher wiggled.
No.
Half and half. Sending Okada hard down to the mats on the ringside area.
Up to 7.
A count out, and you're going to get 3 points. Fletcher could win.
Whoa, by the skin of his teeth.
Fletcher picks him up. Sends him down. 1, 2. Kazuchika Okada.
Everest powerbomb all the way up and down. So far up, Okada almost had snow on his head on the way back down. But right now, an icy look on the face of Fletcher.
That one brought the fans to their feet with the chant of AEW, AEW. Fletcher pointing towards Okada.
Both men looking for the boot.
Right.
It was Okada's that landed.
Right now, Stephon Smith says get out of the corner, but man, you can see how much this match has just pushed both men.
The champion is stunned.
Oh my God! Got him! There it was! The big Rainmaker lariat!
This is it!
There he went for the Rainmaker that time. Oof. Shotgun drop kick.
Fighting spirit.
Here, no. He went for the Rainmaker that time, and he got kicked. He got kicked between the legs of that low blow.
Brainbuster!
Drop, Brainbuster! It's over!
Oh my God!
It's over!
Here's your winner, Kyle Fletcher!
I can't believe it!
I can't believe it!
The low blow won it! He has won a match holding the ropes! He has won a match with a low blow!
Take a look. My hairs on my arms literally on end as we take a look now. That is 9 points.
Wow.
Way ahead of the pack. Kyle Fletcher defeating one of the favorites, the current Continental Champion. My God, what a moment.
And what an event it's going to be on Monday.
The legend of the Lone Star. The power of thousands. AEW's biggest event ever in the United States.
This is All In.
AEW All In Texas. Live Saturday, July 12th, 2025 from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Exclusive VIP package and special pre-sale tickets on sale now. All tickets go on sale to the general public this Monday.
To celebrate this monumental event, live from Globe Life Field in Arlington, AEW presents All In Texas, Countdown to On Sale, featuring special appearances from Mercedes Moné, Darby Allin, Thunder Rosa, the almighty Bobby Lashley, and Big Boom AJ and Big Justice. Streaming live this Monday morning, 10:30, 9:30 Central on YouTube, Facebook, and X.
Winter
AEW Dynamite, our biggest broadcast ever.
is
It's Wednesday. You know what that means.
coming.
Winter is coming to AEW Dynamite. Mariah May puts the AEW Women's World Championship on the line against her former friend Mina Shirakawa.
Winter is coming.
It will be Gold League action.
You got to do what you got to do in this tournament.
Claudio Castagnoli and Will Ospreay will meet one-on-one.
Nothing hidden about that blade.
Take a look.
Ricochet will face Brody King. Utter domination by Brody King. Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, the winner, goes on to World's End to face MJF.
And to John Moxley against Jay White and Orange Cassidy.
If anybody is going after our one true king and the AEW World Championship, it will be the Switchblade.
Winter is coming. Dynamite. We'll see you there.
All coming to Kansas City at the T-Mobile Center next Wednesday.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Torreon, Mexico, weighing 249 pounds, the Beast Mortos!
Last night, the Beast Mortos in a great match in the Blue League against Daniel Garcia. Tonight, going up against Eric Solo. Of course, a member of LFI. He is here without Jake the Snake Roberts, of course, at ringside. And here we go. Of course, Roosh is not here. Dralistico not here. They are home. We understand with family matters, so they have not been around for a couple of weeks. And here, operating on his own, and one of the most powerful men you'll ever find, Beast Mortos. And his loss last night has not deterred him from being one of the more physical men we've ever seen out of Mexico.
Mordos obviously in the Continental Classic. This match not a Continental Classic matchup, but a big victory here for Mordos. Will certainly put him in good stead as he looks to face 3 more opponents in the Blue League. And Solo, knockout, standout, hasn't really been able to get out of the gates now. As the Beast, discus lariat, shakes off Solo's head.
1, 2, 3, yet another weapon.
Winner, the Beast Mortos!
In the arsenal of the Beast Mortos. Well, fans, next week, right here, following the NBA on AEW Collision, the Beast Mortos, Kazuchika Okada in a Blue League matchup. Early start time following the NBA. Right now, here's Renee Paquette.
Guys, let's talk the Diamond Dozen Battle Royal from last week, because you guys were clearly not all on the same page out there. What happened? Yeah. Can somebody please explain to me what that was about? Because that was crazy. We're supposed to be a team, but clearly you two don't understand that, do you? So, is anybody going to say anything? Action, how about you?
Okay, yeah, how about me? We threw these two out the match, yeah. But it's a battle royal. I don't know if you guys are aware, but that's how they work. It's every man for themselves.
You know what? Yeah, we are completely aware that it is every man for himself. Which is why we're just a little bit confused why you kept Leo along for the ride. I mean, you guys had new gear. Last I checked, we're supposed to win gold as a team. The 4 of us. So when did it all of a sudden become the combination of you two?
It became the combination of us two when y'all two kept losing every damn opportunity for us. So the way that I look at it, it's time for us two to be chasing those tag team titles, not y'all.
Facts. If you guys wanted to chase the titles, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to go stepping on our toes to get there, stupid.
Well, maybe that's exactly what needed to happen.
For what, your ego?
Who are these 2 Minnesota morons calling stupid, huh?
You're gonna call us morons.
Enough! If you guys want to fight, okay. But we're not going to do it in here.
Well, it sounds like to me, we need to settle this in the ring.
Yeah.
Wow, how about that separation we just saw? Top Flight, Leo Rush, Action Andretti. Let's go to Arcady.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, Mina Shirakawa.
Big smile on the face of this captivating and energetic star. Former tag team partner and friend of Mariah May, as you can see there. Shirakawa will be challenging for the AEW Women's Championship this Wednesday night on TBS AEW Dynamite. Mariah May growing tired of her and saw her jealous and usurpative glances, Tony.
Do what?
Usurpative, wanted to take the title from the Glamour.
I love how she approached Mariah this past Wednesday. Said, if you're going to hit me with this, hit me straight on, not from behind.
And your opponent from Ichigaya, Japan, Emi Sakura.
Emi Sakura has 55 wins here in AEW, 31 in singles competition. What a great veteran. I'm telling you that Mina Shirakawa cannot look past Emi, and I think Mina knows that.
Yeah, 100%. Shirakawa, plenty of respect for Sakura. Took to social media.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow. Vicious start.
Yeah, and it was in the pointing towards Thunder Rosa, and that got the attention away from the match. And a hair deal here.
Sakura, to many people, considered one of the best Joshi Pro Wrestling stars in the world. And certainly one of the first featured women here in AEW.
All right, fans, a reminder, this match is presented by Poker Now. Visit Poker Now for daily contests and a $500 free roll. Poker Now is the world's fastest growing poker site, and it's the easiest way to host an online poker game for you and your friends. Visit pokernow.club today. That's pokernow.club today.
Mina Shirakawa doing a lot more than poking her with those kicks.
Yeah, kicking her. Mina's got to, look at this, raking the arms. Mina's got to be very, very careful here. Wednesday, her chance to become AEW World Champion, and she's going against a lady that knows how to pick you apart. I mean, there's nothing that Emi Sakura has not done in pro wrestling.
Yeah, a very tenured, credentialed star. Oh, a vicious shot right to the face. Brutal.
And picks
Sakura, you know what Sakura means in Japanese, Tony?
What does it mean in Japanese?
Of course you don't. Cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom. The cherry trees that blossom every spring in Japan. But there's nothing sweet and fragrant about Sakura. Brutal chop there.
Cover one. And Mina's out in a one count that time.
Still able to shimmy.
Well, Mina's got some style. There is no question about that. And I think that's one of the problems that Mariah May has with Mina.
You can understand why.
How about that glance? That glance, that stare from Emi Sakura. Oh, kick that time.
Shirakawa, who told Mariah May that winter is coming, you will see the real Mina.
Yeah, we may be looking here at the next world champion, Nigel. What do you think about that?
I don't think much about it. Mariah May, the glamour, has proven time and again she will hold on to the title whatever it takes, and we have seen it time and again.
It could be Mina's time coming up Wednesday night. The T-Mobile Center in downtown Kansas City. Winter is coming. It's one of the many great matches. Look at this.
No technique there from Sakura, just brutal biting at the shin.
Boy, Emi Sakura has come with a purpose here. Look at this, biting the hand. And fans, this match in the women's division continues in picture. Stay with us. Look at this great capacity crowd we have here at GalaxyCon in Columbus, Ohio. So great to have you with us. We still have another match in the Blue League of the Continental Classic.
Our main event tonight, Daniel Garcia and Mark Briscoe. But right now, these two Joshi Pro Wrestling stars are hammering it out.
Machine gun chops. There you see our Continental Blue League match still to come tonight as we head towards World's End on Saturday, December 28th. Tickets available at AEWTIX.com if you're in the Orlando area. Or being a great international city, if you want to join us, come over where you are. A 2 count.
This butterfly suplex from Sakura. A true student of the game and a teacher of the game as well. In fact, one of the most prolific trainers in Japanese pro wrestling history. Taking a sip of tea. Trainer of former AEW Women's Champions, Riho. Hikaru Shida, no less.
She has trained some of the best, and now she's asking Mina just get up to her feet, and Mina does come swinging away. And Emi's just laughing at her right now.
Nothing get through here. Sakura's dressed almost like a samurai.
Mina back up again. Emi just stuck her head out that time. Then she got kicked.
Shirakawa's got to show something here. Some Bushido fighting spirit. Continuing to get back up from those kicks.
Stomped her in the side of the head that time, pushed her down. Mike Posey, the referee, trying to tell Emi Sakura to get off the hair, but Emi, she'll break, and then she pulls the hair again here, Nigel.
Not using the rules to her advantage. You can't fault her for that. Sakura doesn't want to be seen as a stepping stone or a tomato can. Want to make sure that Shirakawa earns anything she gets in this match.
Running crossbody with Mina caught in the turnbuckle pads. Boy, that, if nothing else, had to knock the breath out of Mina. Here's cover 1, 2. Well, you knew that wasn't going to work.
A very lackadaisical cover from the veteran there, who looks to just make a statement here. Well, bow and arrow gets ready to fly.
There it is. And drops her down. We continue live from Columbus, Ohio. GalaxyCon, capacity crowd, watching Mina Shirakawa, who coming up this Wednesday gets her shot at becoming AEW World Champion. That winner is coming on TBS and from Kansas City. But right now, she's having one of the fights of her life here, seemingly against Emi Sakura, who missed the elbow.
Now Shirakawa finally getting some offense back.
Top rope, springboard, and then a springboard and
right to the jaw.
But you can tell Mina is hurting that she covers. 1, 2.
You can see the back of your screen there. I'm not sure if she's trying to hide away yet. Former AEW Women's Champion Thunder Rosa, we heard from earlier on, who talked about having victories over not just Shirakawa, but her opponent on Wednesday, the AEW Women's Champion, Mariah May.
Pick up. Just dropped her down that time.
Realized that Shirakawa wasn't going to get all of the glamorous bomb.
But she was trying, and now Emi. Spinning neck breaker. Look at the determination on the face of Sakura as she gets to her feet here.
I am your highness.
Okay.
The queen, if you will.
Double underhook. Look at this. Mina Shirakawa's in major trouble here, fans.
Oh, Shirakawa's blood rushing to her head.
All 4 sides into a backbreaker to cover. 1, 2, 3. Shirakawa got out barely.
Still in this, and this would be disastrous for any kind of momentum that Shirakawa has built. Is there again, Thunder Rosa.
That brought her to her feet. She thought it was over, as did Emi Sakura.
Amara, the best of the best at ringside. To be called that, truly, she'd have to wear the AEW Women's Championship. Currently around the waist of Mariah May.
Chop followed by a left-handed lariat. Discus elbow shot.
The Banshee yell rings out.
From the top of Sling Blade. 1, 2. No, not yet. Match still goes on, even though Mina thought she had won it. And now Mina picking up the aggression here, Nigel.
Got to do it with Sakura, the veteran, hurt.
Sakura. Emi put herself behind the referee. And a chop, the referee.
Look at that.
She run over the top of the referee, did Mina Shirakawa. I've never seen anything like that ever. And out top, another sling blade from the top. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Mina Shirakawa.
And now with all the momentum in the world, with her 9th win in AEW since her arrival here, looking back towards Thunder Rosa, not intimidated at all. Mina Shirakawa, and again, Nigel, we might be looking at the next AEW Women's World Champion in the ring. Coming up on Wednesday, she will get her shot at Winter is Coming. Let's take a look at the match matchup on Wednesday.
Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa first met in Japan, immediately capturing a friendship, then partnership, then gold. Their chemistry was undeniable and ultimately combustible. Mariah hit America first, making new friends of her own.
I'm a huge fan.
But Mina soon followed, creating a tumultuous triangle that narrowly averted disaster. Then, Mariah shocked the world, standing on the neck of the AEW women's division with a championship reign of cutthroat chaos.
I'm a complicated woman.
When Mina returned to recapture the past, it was already gone. But she wasn't naive.
I knew she could do that to me too.
Behind that colorful charisma sat a vicious Mina, just waiting to strike back. And Mariah? Maybe this is what Mariah wanted all along. We've seen smashed bottles, broken tables, crashed sets, bruised heads, black eyes, bloody kisses, and we've only just begun. Nothing is fair in love and wrestling.
Gonna be wild. How could I not get a little crazy? Give her a chance at everything she's ever wanted.
Mariah May versus Mina Shirakawa for the AEW Women's World Championship.
This is the real Mariah May.
To the AEW Women's World Champion.
December 11th, Kansas City. Winter is coming.
May she reign.
Who will take the gold and who will be left out in the cold? Guys, I'm here with the TNT champion, Daniel Garcia and Mark Briscoe. Gentlemen, you both competed in the Continental Classic tonight, but tomorrow you guys are facing each other on Collision. Danny, you are sitting with 4 points in the Blue League right now. Mark, you still have 0 points. You've been in this position before in the Continental Classic. How are you going to close the gap this time around?
See, Renee, you know, this time of year is a tough time of year for a lot of people. For myself personally, 2 years in a row now, I got 0 wins in the Continental Classic at this stage in the tournament. Sometimes I sit around, I get down on myself. I think to myself, man, I sure do suck at Continental Classics. But then I say, no, that ain't the case. You just ain't applying yourself. What you got to do is apply yourself, and that's what I plan to do tomorrow night on Collision. Danny G, you my boy, no hard feelings, but I got to do it to you, man. I need this W. I need this win, man.
It's no hard feelings, because that's everything that I like about you, Mark. You stay positive. Every time that you get knocked down, you get right back up. But unfortunately for you, I do the same thing. I got 4 points right now. If I get 3 more when I beat you tomorrow, I'm the leader of the Blue League. So it looks like I'm gonna have to knock you down. Mark, I'm gonna give you everything I got. I hope you do the same, okay?
You already know.
Let's get it. Come on.
Good luck, guys.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Briscoe, my goodness, Corbin Burks and Roger Dorn. Take one for the team. He's here with us. You're looking at me like you never watched Major League?
His opponent from
Daniel Garcia makes his way in. Yes, Corbin Burnson is here, and he did media yesterday with Swerve Strickland here in Columbus, leading up to GalaxyCon here. But right now we are joined by Daddy Magic, Matt Menard. Well, one thing that Daniel Garcia said, he said if he wins tonight that he'll take the lead in the Blue League. That is not necessarily the case because Kyle Fletcher won. He's got 9 points now.
How about that? Kyle Fletcher, unbelievable win against Okada. But Daniel Garcia right here tonight, guys. 4 points, Continental Classic. We are ready. Mark Briscoe. A matchup that, honestly, a little unpredictable. It worries me probably the most out of all the potential matchups that I've seen in the Blue League here.
I mean, unpredictable is certainly a word that you can apply to any of Mark Briscoe's matches, but this match we heard specifically Briscoe talking about he was going to apply himself because he desperately needs points in this tournament.
Did I hear him say that he thinks he sucks at Continental Classics?
Well, he says the history has shown that, but I think we all agree there's nothing that, quote-unquote, sucks about Mark Briscoe's wrestling ability.
Of course not. Former Ring of Honor champion, multiple-time Ring of Honor tag team champion.
Yeah, you know what? We have so many champions, former champions in this tournament. It's one of the things that makes this such a prestigious tournament because of the gold these men have held or are holding on right now, including Daniel Garcia. 1, 2, the current TNT champion. Leg sweep, nicely done. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Fans, we want to remind you, as we always do, because it's very important, this is a 20-minute time limit. We're going to stay with this action for as long as it takes up to the 20-minute time limit. And if there is a time limit draw, each man will get a point, which would give Mark Briscoe his first point and give Daniel Garcia 5. A win by Garcia would put him at 7 points.
It's sitting pretty at 7 points, boys.
Yep, that's
nothing to sneeze at.
You got to stay up with Kyle Fletcher's got 9 with that incredible win over Kazuchika Okada early on. And right now,
I'm loving the start here from Danny. Out wrestling Mark on the mat.
Now Garcia, though, look, trying to irritate. Ooh, fire up, little pat. Okay.
Is this sound strategy, do you think?
We're loose, boys. Set it up, but we're loose.
Look at that response. Not a great decision from Daniel Garcia.
I think it was a bad decision.
Clearly his mathematics is not the only thing Garcia is not good at.
I mean, Danny doesn't mind a slap in the chest, guys.
Well, he got one.
Wakes him up.
You talked about gold earlier, and of course, Daniel Garcia, perennial challenger, finally answered his critics and his pundits as well.
And I think that's why we see Danny so loose here tonight. The confidence been building week after week. He's going to have to get out of the way here, though.
Mark Briscoe with a drop kick to the ropes. Here comes Briscoe again.
Out.
Tope con weirdo.
All right, maybe the ass slap wasn't the best idea, guys.
Okay. I think even before that, as Mark Briscoe eyes that belt. Let's take a look at the dive once again.
A risk from Briscoe, and chickens aren't known for flying.
Man,
didn't stay in the air very long, did it?
Oh, chickens aren't known for flying. Is that it?
Correct.
It's good.
Mark Briscoe's nickname is Chicken.
We get it.
Yes, sir.
Here we are. Have to explain everything sometimes.
Danny's going to have to move here. This thing's going to get away from you quickly, Danny. Come on now.
I see it. Not taking any risks.
Sleeper hold applied here. Here goes Garcia. Knee in the back, and down goes Chicken.
Garcia fired up, certainly, as I was talking about earlier. Winning the TNT title from Jack Perry has certainly bolstered the confidence of Daniel Garcia. And Matt, I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been on another level, man. 2 weeks ago tonight, he won that TNT championship against Jack Perry. And we've been coasting, not coasting, but flying high.
Flying high.
What I mean, feeling good.
What we saw earlier tonight, 2 rule breakers facing off, and one of the great things about the Continental Classic is you'll see matchups you won't see anywhere else.
Exactly.
This case in point, 2 people who adhere by the rules. Oof. 2 fan favourites, and at the moment at least, the AEW faithful split evenly among the two.
This match a lot more aggressive than I anticipated early on here.
I didn't expect it to be on the floor like this at all.
Front kick that time, just straight front pump kick in the face. And Briscoe will do it again after he broke the count.
Danny, you don't want to be down here.
Garcia in trouble. Fighting back with a big forearm shot.
Danny's focused now. He's dialed in.
He better get dialed in because right now he's got Mark Briscoe in a pretty precarious position here. Fans can't along with Garcia. What an aggressive physical matchup we are seeing with the winner getting 3 points.
You know, you got 20 minutes to get it done. No time to waste.
Garcia, we've seen this before.
Well, this is wasting time.
Measured his opponent.
Well, I guess he can do it.
John Woo drop kick. And fans, this match continues in picture-in-picture.
Danny certainly looking loose. Pulling out the dance. Saturday night, boys. Not a huge fan of staying out here on the floor with Mark Briscoe. Talking about earlier how unpredictable he is.
Sure he is. Well, you know what? Any match is really unpredictable.
Hey, but a guy like Mark Briscoe, this guy's a maniac. Tony.
See the way Mark Briscoe crumbled before he hit the guardrail there. Didn't want to get the full impact, but they've hurt his knees in doing so.
There we go, Danny. Let's get him in the ring. Get him down on the mat.
Straight kick again this time. Look at the face of Garcia. I mean, that says it all. You can tell the purpose and almost the anger he is wrestling with here tonight.
After those slaps, those chops, woke him up.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Have you had a chance to talk to Daniel? Oh, oof, since winning the TNT title about his mindset now?
Oh, absolutely. Just trying to ride this wave, Nigel.
Did you see what he was doing there? He was raking the guy's head with his bootlaces.
And there's a nastiness, to your point, Nigel, there's a nastiness to Daniel Garcia. When he's dialed in, when he's focused, he can take it to another level. And it's something as simple as the bootlaces, Tony. Raking across the face. Dragon Tamer, Dragon Tamer.
See if he can turn. Briscoe's fighting it well.
I don't mind going for it here. Feels a bit early. But let's see where we're at. Why not?
Almost trying to turn into almost like a figure four. Look at these up kicks here by Garcia. Just a smack on the back that time by Mark Briscoe. Got him out of that hold, and Daniel Garcia may have a bloody nose here. I'm not sure.
Feels like the temperature in this contest is starting to raise a little bit, huh?
I think it's been that way, Matt Menard.
Intensity picking up.
Oh.
At some point, all that respect that Garcia and Briscoe had for each other is going to go out the window, mark my words.
Critical suplex. Mark Briscoe, Daniel Garcia. Blue League matchup, 1. Only a 1 count. Garcia got right out of it.
What a night it's been, eh, guys?
It's been a tremendous night.
Darby with a win. Kyle Fletcher with a win.
Kyle Fletcher with an incredible win. Darby gets his first 3 points. Fletcher now with 9 in the blue. Daniel Garcia had his team. Welcome back here to our live telecast of the Continental Classic on Collision, coming to you from Galaxy Con in Columbus, Ohio. A capacity crowd watching on. Mark Briscoe comes off with a shot, and down goes Daniel Garcia.
Going back and forth here.
Garcia, who had a great opening match against Kazuchika Okada, one of the favorites in the tournament. Getting a draw there. He's got to follow up with that momentum.
I was just going to bring that up. It was 1 week ago tonight. 20-minute draw with Okada. We felt good about it. Rode that into the win on last night.
Cannot afford to take his foot off the gas with the protostar Kyle Fletcher, a full 9-point.
We're getting to that point in the tournament now where the time in the ring, the injuries start piling up. Starts to wear on you. You go, hold on, Danny. Hold on, Danny.
You wonder how much confidence from being the TNT champion Garcia has and brings into this match. Or is there fear, perhaps? Like a man who's been poor most of his life, who suddenly becomes rich and then is afraid of spending that money.
We worked hard this week on staying loose, on being in the moment.
I want to see it.
Danny!
Mark Briscoe!
This guy's a maniac!
He's going to try and superplex him to the outside.
That's what he's trying, and right now Daniel's fighting for his life.
You suplex a guy from the top to the floor, it's going to end in a draw, double count out. What are we talking about here, Briscoe?
Briscoe is certainly not known for his high IQ, even though he does have one.
Oh, both men fall down. And that's both men are down, fans. Coming up this Monday at 9:30 at Globe Life Field, North Plaza in Arlington, Texas. It's a very special AEW All-In Texas Countdown. Tickets to go on sale. Be there live with our CEO, Tony Khan, Mercedes Moné, Bobby Lashley will be there, Darby Allin, and AJ and Big Justice bringing the boom. Photo ops will celebrate tickets going on sale. It's also free to attend. We'll see you there streaming live on AEW's YouTube, Facebook, and X if you cannot join us in person.
Here we go, boys. Both men back in the ring. Count of 5.
Back
Who
and
comes out
forth
the
they
better
go.
of this exchange?
Hit me, Danny!
I don't know if this is where we want to be, exchanging with Mark Briscoe. Just unprotected shots to the face. Let's get our hands up.
Boy, Garcia just got a hit of steam off of the near side ropes.
I know if I was in a bar fight with someone beside me, I'd want to be beside Mark Briscoe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hard to disagree with you.
Well, yeah, how about
what are we doing here? Come on, let's go,
said,
Danny.
yeah, this is what I'm talking about. A little slap of hands. The fans love it.
All right.
Look at this.
Just unloading on him here.
Absolutely. What a physical matchup this has been. Oh!
Nobody's been able to string together a couple moves.
No, you're right.
And to that point, nobody's really looked like they've had the beating of the other man. Both men are going to have to start pulling out some big guns.
Oh, right. Speaking of big guns, let's get a cover.
Look at the face of fans. These are fighting. 2 men are fighting for making it to World's End. And we are saving the best for last. World's End, Continental Classic semifinals, and the finals all on the same night. The final 3 matches of the Continental Classic all in one night at World's End, Saturday, December 28th in Orlando, Edition Arena. Tickets at AEWTIX.com, and of course, exclusively on pay-per-view. What a night it's going to be.
Saving the best for last.
You're not kidding.
That's been the plan all along, Mark Briscoe. Get Danny on the floor. It's clear. Paid off there.
Let's see what Briscoe's going to come up with now. He's just waiting for Garcia to get up.
You're not sure why you want to let him to his feet.
That's why.
That's exactly why.
Nailed him with it.
Momentum off of the far side ropes. Running lariat. Garcia goes down in a heap. But as you can see, Mark Briscoe, spent, rolls over to get him 1, 2, and Garcia's out in 2.
Briscoe now starting to roll now.
You know, it takes a lot of energy to kick out, too. I don't think we talk enough about that.
Really does. Got to kick out,
Pick
get
up.
the shoulders off the mat.
Exploder from Briscoe.
That's 3-4 in a row now, Danny.
Garcia,
do something
the
here.
TNT champion, is in trouble.
Fisherman Buster. Boom! Got him.
Get up, Danny.
1, 2.
Woo! In hooking the leg, Briscoe just took too much of his body weight off the shoulders of Garcia, who was able to get one up.
The last 2 weeks for Garcia have been very physical.
Yes, they have.
A lot of in-ring time.
I think he loves it that way, though, to be honest with you. Elbow shots in the back of the head.
Here we go.
And look how low Briscoe got at time.
He had it scouted for sure.
Look at the suplex attempt. Briscoe now.
No.
See him up. That's Valley Driver.
Yeah, bro. Come on, baby.
Upstairs.
Well, you know what? Could be the froggy ball.
Chicken favorite perch, but no. Briscoe got caught.
Still in it here.
Cut off at the pass, so to speak.
Guys, what a main event.
You're not kidding. I don't think we're surprised either. These two remarkable athletes just pushing each other.
Two absolute studs, no doubt.
Trying to get the world's end like everyone else in the tournament. Pick up.
You nailed them. Cover.
1, 2. He gone down.
Daddy Magic a little bit premature. Standing up.
That one felt good, guys.
Make your own jokes there. Garcia now the TNT champion.
Real comedian over here. That pile driver.
You don't laugh, you cry. Garcia was really trying to end this one.
Man, I thought we had him. The superplex into the pile driver. We got to be thinking. We're going for superplex again.
And now.
No. We are not thinking that. We are thinking the way that Garcia nearly ended MJF's career. What is Garcia willing to do to get these 3 points?
That might be a little bit of frustration.
With a redneck kung fu off the top.
Only seen Danny try that once. No! Froggy ball! Froggy ball! He's got him down! 1, 2, oh! There's still more of the match to go. All right.
What's Briscoe going to have to do now? Garcia kicks out of the froggy boat.
We got a coin flip here, guys.
Looking for the Jay Driller.
Jay Driller, no, blocked.
Jackknife.
1, 2, and a 2 count. The match goes on.
Garcia's won a lot of matches with that.
I'm losing it over here, gentlemen.
Cradle. Ooh.
Oh, just a slap across the face. You can see that Daniel Garcia bleeding from the mouth here.
These guys love to fight.
And they are doing just, oh my God. That last one, hold on.
You got him. Let's follow it up.
Briscoe back up. Barely.
Fighting spirit brought him to his feet, but that was all.
Yep.
He could not stay up. Briscoe could not stay up.
But Briscoe's holding on to the ropes.
It's a miracle.
What
it's
a
Christmas,
fight.
the time of miracles.
And what a tournament this has been.
3 points hanging in the balance
wait
here.
a second, look at this. Briscoe going back to his old book of tricks. Cutthroat driver.
Cutthroat driver.
His neck.
2, 3.
Reach for the sky,
Your winner, Mark Briscoe!
Wow. Mark Briscoe gets his first 3 points of the Continental Classic. Let's take a look at the blue.
Major implications, because with Briscoe getting those 3 points and Garcia stuck at 4, Fletcher way ahead of the pack now with 9 points.
Mark Briscoe is on the board. Yes, sir. What a fight. He and Daniel Garcia look at each other.
I don't want to say I'm surprised, because I'm not.
You've got to be disappointed.
Yes.
Next week, Collision winner is coming following the NBA early West Coast start time. Tickets will be on sale, and don't forget, live this Monday, 10:30. Yes, the countdown is on sale. We hope you will join us. It's going to be a gigantic week for AEW starting Monday. Good night, everybody, from Columbus.